Hello, everybody, and welcome to another day here on Heavy Cargo. So, we are going to be doing a delivery. This video is kind of coming out before the video where I actually get a new driver. So, I've actually hired this fella here, David. The only reason I hired him is I thought with his discipline and patience, we should get something better than what Kim is giving us. Um, yeah, so we'll see how David gets on. But I wanted to bring something to your attention that I spotted from a good friend, Pretty Much Gaming. He had put a video out with a way to get some passive income. Now, this had been kind of talked about on Discord in the well, from Aerosoft Talks 2 Interactive. So PMG actually put a video up, and I never knew about this, and I thought I'm going to give it a mention, and I'll give our good friend PMG a mention. So thank you very much, PMG, for this. So here at the headquarters, we have got a diner. So you can actually come up to this diner. Now, there's no real trigger until you get right up to it. See the X has just appeared there? If you press that, it will cost you 18,000, but it will give you daily income. So we're gonna purchase that. Um, and it's there. It is right there. It's on the left hand side. We've got our names for the revenue, and at the bottom it's got food stall. So we'll see how much that actually generates in a day. But first, we are going to go and get ourselves a job. So I have picked this one here. Well, I'm going to cancel that one actually. Right. So what we want to do is we want to fast travel there. So we're going to fast travel over there. So thank you again, PMG, for figuring that out. Even though it was on the hints were only dropped on Discord. So yeah, you did a real good job of figuring that one out. Right. Let's see where this is. Over here. Right, so let's get over here. Right, where are you? I bet it's behind me. Where is it? Oh, it's way over there. Right. So we're going to do this job here, and at the end of it, we should hopefully see what passive income we get. Right. Employee without a task. They were both assigned. Why has it done that? They were both assigned. Right. We'll give Kim that job. I don't know why that's not available. I've just bought. I've just bought a second trailer. So I don't know why it's doing that. That should have allowed. Or is it because I'm using that trailer as well? Ah, okay. Right, so you have to buy. Right, I'm obviously going to be using the.
After the wrong
Yeah,
pipes were delivered to
I
the
am.
Velslow power station, we are now taking them to Stedding because they are needed there. Depressing, I know, but once you've joined the motorway just after Velslow, you're out of the woods.
Right, so I have actually got the other three-axle trailer, so that's why I can't assign the other jobs. So you need to have well, you need to literally have a few trailers. Right, let's see how we get on in this job then. Lights, let's roll. I will put our wipers on. Right, let's go. Let's see how we do in this job. So 15.8 kilometers. Wow. Okay, so I won't. Don't think I'll be doing much talking in this video. I have done a couple of jobs prior to this, and I only managed to get 2 stars for them. It's a bit frustrating, but they were quite tricky jobs, so I'll try and get 3 stars for them. So apart from that, how is everybody doing? I hope you are all doing well. Hope you've all had a lovely weekend. This video is coming to you for Monday. As I say, this video is recorded after the video where I managed to get the second employee. As most of you will already know, that I have stopped playing Alaskan Road Truckers for a little while. Hopefully, I have been told that they should hopefully have an update coming out for it, which should solve the sound issue. I'm hoping it does, because that's the whole reason I stopped playing it for the time being. The sound was just either the engine noise was always on, or the sound was completely gone. It was a no-win situation, so I don't really want to keep starting the game again, just for the hope that the sound will the sound problem will resolve itself. So I've decided to hold on playing that. So I have gone back and started doing on the road. So I've gone back to doing that for the time being. So hopefully you guys will all join in with those videos. All right, take a left here. The good thing is this trailer is not absolutely massive, so we shouldn't have too many problems. But that's the famous last words, as they say. Still trying to get some sort of memory for the steering, but we'll get there. We will get there. So yes, I have, as I say, gone back to on the road. Not sure if they're going to be planning on doing any more updates, but I have heard that they are hopefully going to implement the steering from heavy cargo into on the road. So that's something to say that there is still updates. What other updates will come, who knows? So whether that helps or not, I don't know. But we have still got a good 13.3 kilometers to go, so it's going to be a long journey. But yeah, you know, on controller, oh, please don't, ah, oh, I got away with that. Ooh, I got away with that. I crossed that red light. Oof, I got away with that. Phew. Yeah, as I say, it's kind of like with the controller. Sometimes with certain games, um, like uh, simulation driving games, it's very sensitive. But for whatever reason, like with these games, that I can move the stick very slightly, and it kind of, I don't know, it feels like it has a bit of a lag. Um, there's no the response is a bit slow in the steering in this game. But as I say, it's not game breaking. I'm far from saying it's game breaking. It's manageable. It's just not so manageable when you're trying to turn corners and get between barriers. But there are ways around it. But hopefully we'll see a lot more coming for on the road. It will be nice. I mean, I know everybody would really like to see some sort of new truck brands come in, but that's probably one of those things that they're not going to be thinking about doing anytime soon. To be fair, probably should have gone in that middle lane there. I would have got right through. We're going to get stuck at these traffic lights in a minute. Come on, move! Dear me. Yeah, that's another thing I've never figured out is why when the AI moves away from the traffic lights, the car in front of you just seems to, I don't know, doing their makeup or reading a map or something. I don't know, but they take forever to move. Very gloomy out there, isn't it? Ooh, very wet weather. Nasty, nasty weather. That'd be quite a nice thing they could add in here as well. Seasons. That would be something really nice to add. So you could be, spring, summer, autumn, winter. That would be something really nice to add into the game. I mean, fair enough, you could probably say, oh, this is probably um, autumn time, but not seeing, you can't really say that. It's got to be springtime because the trees are still nice and green. But yeah, we can't have it all our own way, but it would be a nice addition to have, though. I think so. Adding seasons. I know that on the finance screen, you get sort of your Monday to Friday. So you kind of work 5 days a week. Um, but I'm not sure if they do like a 4 week type thing where like an end of the month, uh, where it tells you exactly what you've earned in a whole month. So I haven't got that far yet, but I doubt it does. But that's another thing that would be quite nice, the end of the month sort of end of the 4 weeks and give you a total revenue. And you can tell whether you want to hire or fire employees at that point, sort of thing. After a few months, you could say, well, you're losing me a lot of money, so I'm going to get rid of you, or I'll keep you on for a little bit longer. I know I'd sack myself at this rate. My driving is absolutely terrible. Well, I mean, to be fair, I seem to be getting, near enough 97%, but I can't understand how because this game is not reading the driving style properly. It can't be. Sometimes when I go around corners or at junctions, I'll be wobbling the steering wheel back and forth trying to make sure that I don't crash into something. So it's definitely not reading it right somewhere. If anything, I would say my driving style should be about 50% or 60 at best. But if you do drop into the video and you do play this game or you do play any of the Aerosoft games, Fernbus, On the Road, Heavy Cargo, anything like that, just drop me a message in the comments and I'll add you to my video description because I like to try and help people out that are playing these types of games. Some of them don't get as much attention as we think they should. So yeah, drop me a comment with your name and or just drop me a comment and I'll grab your channel from that. And I can add you to the description so people can go and check out your channel. I like to do what I can to help content creators, especially the smaller content creators. I'm still a small content creator myself, so it's taken me a good while to get as far as I have. I've enjoyed every step of the way. I'm not going to change that. I enjoy making this content for you guys. It's something I do enjoy doing as a something. It's like a hobby, really. To be fair, so I'm not doing it to be. I'm not doing it for money. I'm not doing it to be monetized. If I got monetized, then fair enough. Um, all well and good. But I actually do this because I enjoy doing it, and I enjoy. I suppose in some ways enjoy the kind of attention that you get from others who comment on the videos. It makes you feel good when people comment on your videos, saying what a good job you're doing, or what you could do is do this, or constructive criticism is something I really like to see in my comment section. I've never, I've not had any negative feedback from any of the games that I've played or any videos I've made. Um, but that's, it's to me it's early days. That could still happen. It will happen, and I'm not going to let it change what I do. I'm not going to let it change who I am. Because as I say, I just do this for fun. I don't do this to get publicity, monetization, and that. So, and it's all thanks to you guys that watch my videos. I really appreciate and love every single one of you. You're absolutely awesome. And if you made it this far in the video, then you'll have heard all that. So I do really appreciate you staying in for it. But yeah, I do appreciate you all. Probably something I should mention at the beginning of the videos, but sometimes you just find it difficult to know what to talk about, really. Because you don't want to be repeating yourself over and over and over, saying the same thing. But to be fair with this game, I've not had any absolute major issues with the AI. Oh, and I've just hit the barrier. No major issues with the AI yet. They've all pretty much been behaving themselves, just apart from the taking off at the traffic lights. But apart from that, I've not had any I've not had any gridlocks or anything like that, like where the traffic glitches and it doesn't move at all. Um, so yeah, I mean, to be fair, the AI is pretty good in this game for me anyway. As I say, I've not had any major issues. I do like the effects of the weather in this game. All the water, surface water, looks really nice. It would be nice though if you could actually hear your vehicle kind of splashing through it. I don't know, I'm not hearing it, but it'd be a nice effect that actually hearing the tires just slapping into the water and splashing the water. That would be quite nice. But graphically, I think the game is really, really good. I love the graphics in this game. The graphics are really, really well done. I've not had much in the way of stuff popping in or vehicles popping in. Like on the road, used to have a lot of the vehicles just drop out of the sky in the road. I've not really seen. I think I've seen a couple of times where it's popped in, but not dropped from the sky, if you know what I mean. So they have come a long way fixing that kind of issues. So well done. Really, you're gonna brake check me? Um, so yeah, I mean they've done really well in that respect, and the draw distance is really good too in this game. When they did the update for on the road, the draw distance was increased a lot as well, so that was really good. Oh, I did try going back into Truck and Logistics Simulator. Um, Steering in that is, yeah, that steering's terrible in that as far as I'm concerned. Whoa, as far as I'm concerned. Um, yeah, takeoff speeds and stuff. That's another thing as well. It's, you know, when you're in your van and you go to accelerate, it shoots off like a rocket. It shouldn't really do that, but as again, it's not game breaking. It's just a matter of opinion. I think it's just a bit too, you know, you speed off too quickly. But as I say, that's just my opinion. I thought I was speeding there. I thought I was speeding. I wasn't speeding. I was like, wait a minute, I'm not speeding. 2 fast travel points discovered. Nice. So, oh, really? So I wonder. Oh, my goodness. Okay, never mind. The AI is terrible. The AI is terrible. Cutting me off like that. Um, so have any of you guys actually like completed the base game before the economy mode came out? Did any of you guys actually complete the game? Did you manage to do all of the jobs? Did you get? Oh my goodness! Did you get all 3 stars for the jobs as well? And what do you guys actually think of the economy mode? Me personally, I think it is an absolutely amazing addition to the game. It broadens the game completely, gives you a new kind of gives you a new outlook on the game. Really, to be fair, it's just a completely different take on the game now. Um, but yeah, I'm enjoying the economy mode. I can't complain. There's not been any issues with the economy mode. Everything seems to be set up really nicely. It's easy to understand. which is really good. There's nothing worse than having something new in a game and not understanding what's what with the game. You sort of going through the whole menu, going, oh, well, what does this do? What am I supposed to do here? And it's actually giving you a complete tutorial of the whole setup, which is fantastic. So anybody new, which we were all new to this, it was really easy to understand. So not. Oh, sorry, I just pulled out in front of that person. Not far to go now, guys. 2.7 kilometers, and I have been absolutely just talking dribble the whole journey. I actually didn't realize. Been talking for 20 minutes now. So yeah, you've probably been like turning your headphones off, turning your TVs down or something. And my bird in the background is making an awful noise. So I do apologize. My little fella coming down with a cold, as you could probably hear in the background there. Well, he has a post-nasal drip. So when he goes to bed, it kind of, not to sound so disgusting, but the fluid in his nose goes down his throat and causes him to cough. So, but sometimes we can't tell if it's a Sometimes we can't tell if it's a cold or not that he's got. One thing I did think would actually help with the steering sensitivity was the field of view. I thought, well, if I go further back, it might change how the steering wheel reacts or how close I am. But I did try it; it didn't work. That's why the field of view is a bit further back this time. Oh, poor little fella. We'll try and get this job done. Is it a kilometre to go now? It would have been nice if the km for the kilometre of the distance was actually white like the numbers, or it was a different sort of tone to the grey of the background. Well, I don't know how long we actually got to do this mission. I think I've gone over my time, but probably only got about 20 minutes for it. But I don't know if it actually tells you on the description when you go to take the job, whether it tells you how long you actually get, what's the maximum time you can get for it. I can't remember. I'll have to have a look at that. I'll probably have a look at that in a few minutes once I've delivered this cargo. Or handed in my resignation, one of the two. Now I think I did have two crashes. I think I crashed into a barrier, and I think I may have hit a vehicle. I'm not 100% sure. Driving style, 90% maybe? Oh no, I think I hit a lamppost or something at the junction. Right, going to a different camera view for the first time. Hopefully we do get a bit more customization options as well for the stickers for decals. Hopefully we would get that. Could design our own, but we'll see. Right, Oh, 97% driving style. Hey, see, that's another thing I'd like to bring up is why can't we fuel our own vehicles? That would be good. That would be good. I'm just reading what. So 2% damage, one crash out of 16. Oh, I got 30 minutes. Okay, that's fine. So Kim took in 2,230. David took in 2,145. Heavy tower part. Okay, I wonder what that is. Right, let's see what we got here. Three axle dolly. Awesome. So let's have a look here. Let's have a look at the income. Food stall now 83. Now that's intriguing. Oh, poor little fella. Oh, just can't cure that nasal drip. That's the problem. Food stall took in 83. Now that's very intriguing because when PMG did it, it was 200 and odd euros. So that's interesting. So maybe it's the certain times of the day. So we're in week 3. So I'm wondering once we get to week 4, the end of week 4, we get a full rundown of everything. Wait, what's that? Bonus? Wait a minute. I'm on 127,000 euros. Other 72,000. What was that for? So I got 88,000 in total for week 3 for now, for this current week. That's nuts. What is that? I don't know what that is then. I can't really figure it out. I can't figure that out myself. So, right, what did David do? He driving style 69. His driving style's not the best. So, right, I'm going to leave it here for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like. And also, if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing and turn on all the notifications so you're informed of all my uploads. And don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below. So with that, guys, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you all in the next one. But until then, bye for now.